Welcome everyone to our YouTube channel Forward Markets, a channel where we'll be discussing the fundamental side of forex and its impacts on the currencies which we trade. This is the first of many videos we'll be publishing on this channel, helping traders gain an edge and insights on the fundamental side of forex. I know many retail traders do not focus more on the fundamental side of forex, and you may be asking yourself, why should you continue watching this video and why are the fundamentals important to begin with? To answer those questions, I'll first answer with the two basic questions that are important that each and every trader or new trader should ask themselves before embarking on a journey of becoming a forex trader. And those questions are, what is the FX markets and what is the role of a forex trade in the FX markets? The forex market is a financial market that allows banks, companies, and individual people like me and you to buy or sell currencies in the markets. But now, what is the role of a forex trader in the FX market? So the role of a forex trader is to buy a stronger currency against a weaker currency and sell a weaker currency against a stronger currency in order to make money. But now, how do we determine if a currency is strong or if the currency is weak? That's where the fundamental side of forex come into play, because the strength of a currency is tied to the strength of that currency's economy. If the economy of a certain country is strong, we tend to see that country's currency outperforming its peers in the FX markets. Let's use the dollar as an example. You can tell the dollar was bullish on the second half. Why was it bullish? It was bullish because the economic data that was coming in from the US, it was positive, and that gave strength to the dollar. Also, we had one of the most important events of the year, which was the US election, which the market was closely watching as it was anticipating, or it was watching to see who will lead one of the largest economies in the world. So what we were looking in was the policies of the two candidates, which were Donald Trump, who won the election at the end of the day, and Kamala Harris. So their policies were different. So when we first look at Kamala Harris's policies, if I can put it in the simplest way, she wanted lower interest rates. Low interest rates resulting into a weaker currency. But Donald Trump was talking about imposing tariffs, which are inflationary and forcing the central bank to raise rates and have higher rates. So higher rates means dollar positive, lower rates means weaker dollar. So as from the 1st of October, the market was already pricing in Donald Trump as a clear winner on the election race. So we saw the dollar gaining strength during all those days until the day of the election, which was the 6th of November, when he won the election. You can tell by looking at the charts that dollar gained more strength as he was confirmed the winner. After that, the dollar continued gaining strength because we were anticipating that Donald Trump was going to impose tariffs on certain currencies. So as that a narrative was being pushed, the dollar was also pushing up, gaining strength against other currencies until the day Donald Trump was sworn into office, which he said he was going to impose his tariff. After imposing his tariff on Saturday, he also mentioned the fact that he was going to host a call with the two presidents of the countries which he imposed tariffs on, which are Canada and Mexico. So on Monday, when the markets opened, the dollar rallied so much that it went up. But during those two calls, they came into an agreement that the tariffs should be postponed by a month. So after the announcement that the tariffs were imposed were delayed by a month, the market sell off. So the dollar was sold drastically because of the fact that Donald Trump has failed to deliver for the second time on what he promised. So since then, the dollar has been weak, going down. But it's not just only the tariff that are playing the parts here, as also we can see the economic data that is coming from the US has been negative. I don't know what's happening with my Wi-Fi, so let's continue with that set of parts. So the dollar has been weak due to the fact that the economic data that is coming from the US has been negative, and the tariff story has cooled down as the president has failed to impose what he promised the markets. But yesterday, which was the 27th of February, he also mentioned the fact that the tariffs that were delayed by a month were gonna be imposed on the 4th of March, which is next week Monday. So that's why we saw the dollar rallied after that announcement. So since you know what I've just told you about the fundamentals and what has been driving the dollar since October last year, so let us look at practical example of how you could have maximized your opportunity or your trading by using the data that is just provided for you. So if you look at, let's use the GBP as our practical example. So I said to you, since the 1st of October, the market was pricing in Donald Trump as someone who was going to win the election. So let's look at the GBP pair. So you can see from the 1st of October, the GBP USD has been selling, which means the dollar, as it is the quote, the dollar was gaining strength. So if you had the information that I just told you, you could have been looking for sales here. Nothing else, just clear sales. Buying the dollar, selling the pound, as the pound was the anchor currency against the dollar. So you could have been buying the dollar all since October until this year, the 21st of January. Or should I say the 21st of January, which was Monday here. So you could have been making money all along without guessing the direction, knowing that the only thing you are looking at are sales, because the dollar is strong against the pound. So it gives you an edge in understanding that when you get into charts, you don't guess the direction, you know what to look for. So if you have the fundamentals, it helps you with the direction other than coming into the price and buying when the price hits support or selling when the price hits resistance, which I'm not saying it's wrong, because I also use the support and resistance as my entry points. So, but if you have a clear bias, like for making this one as our example, since October, if the price would have hit my support, I wouldn't have bought on this pair. I've just waited for price to hit my resistance. So I'll look for my sales only. So the fundamentals give you a clear direction. So if you have the fundamentals, you don't guess the price, you just use them as the key indicator of where what direction you should take. This didn't just happen on GBP USD only. You can see if we look at Euro USD, it has been doing the exact same thing. On the 1st of October, the dollar gained strength against the euro. So we look at other pairs like NZD-USD, it's the exact same thing. So you could have been maximizing opportunities against all pairs that are traded against the dollar. So you could have been making money. So if you have fundamentals, you end up gaining an edge and gaining opportunities you could have missed if you were just using technical analysis only. Okay, as I've said in the beginning, this is the first of many videos we'll be posting on this channel. So if you find the information we provided you today useful, please like and subscribe to our channel and comment and tell us which topic do you want us to cover as we go on. On our next video, we'll talk about tariffs and on what tariffs are and how are they impacting the currencies which we trade and which currencies do they impact. So before I close the video, I would like you to answer these two questions, and I want you to be honest with yourself. Before you get on the charts, do you know which direction are you going to take? And the second one is, did you make money during the turn trade? If the answer to those questions is no, do yourself a favor, go and follow us on Instagram on Forward Market where we will be giving you insights and understanding of the fundamental side of forex better. From our side, it's all love and blessings. Wish you a profitable trading career. Stay blessed.